Well, howdy there pluckers, Ivor Saltfinger again here with you. Thanks very much for joining me for another guitar lesson. This is a number by a band called City and Colour called Comin Home, and I think they emanate from Canada if I'm not mistaken. It's a new band on me, I've never heard of them before to be honest, but anyway, this was suggested to me and it's a lovely number. I will put a link in the description box for those of you who have not heard this band or the song before. Okay, it's well worth a listen. It's an unusual song in so much as it's got a sequence of about 4 chords which just go round and round and round. There is no different bit for the verse and a different bit for the chorus. It's the same chords all the way through the song, goes round and round and round. Okay, so it makes it a lot easier from my point of view. Okay, so I'm in standard tuning and I've got a capo on the 2nd fret, okay, which brings it into the same key as the original recording, which I put a link in the description box as I've said. Okay, now then, I'm going to play through the brief intro and then I'm going to play you the chord sequence, which just repeats round and round and round all the way through the song. Okay, so I'm not going to sing it to you. If you listen to the song that I've put in link in the description box, you'll get the gist of the melody and everything. Okay, so I'll just explain how to play the chord sequence. Okay, and there's a little bit of guitar lick which you might be interested in as well, which I'll show you as well. Okay, so without more ado, here we go. Here comes the intro and the chord sequence. Okay. Basically it. It's a bit free and easy. Okay, so a basic introduction, very simple. From the capo, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and the top string open. Okay, 1st string open, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Fret that 3rd fret or 2nd string, and you hit it, the 2 strings together, and you slide up the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the 2nd. And back again to the 3rd fret. Just one hit. Okay. Then you take that finger off and put it onto the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and do the same thing with the 3rd string and the 2nd string open, and you slide up from the 2nd fret of the 3rd string to the 4th fret of the 3rd string and back to the 2nd fret, and then sort of pull off to open 3rd. So it's okay, and then we go into an E minor. Okay, so again slowly. Sorry, do it again. Right, and when you play the E minor, you hammer into it. So you hit the strings when they're open, and you hammer those 2 fingers in, and you do that. Dun, 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 dun. Then there's a bit of a pause, very important to get the pauses in, and then you play a D chord, but it's not the standard D chord, it's a C shape, full C shape when you're using the full 6 strings, okay, that shape. So you've got your normal C shape, you need to put that 3rd finger up on the 3rd of the 6th, and pinky goes onto the 3rd of the 5th, okay, and you position that 2 frets up and you start on the 3rd fret from the capo against exactly the same shape, just slide it all up 2 frets and play all 6 strings. It should sound like this. Okay, so you start off by hammering into the E minor, slight pause, and then you go da 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 da, and you keep the pressure on the chord fretting, and you slide it down to the C. Okay. Okay. So far we've got this. And when you hit that last strum on the C, sometimes, you don't have to do it every time, but occasionally he pulls off that first finger to make it a C major 7th, okay? So I'll just demonstrate that. Okay, and then the last bit of it is there's a little bit of a pause there again, and then you strum the C major 7th and slide it up to the D shape. Or if sometimes you can leave that finger off as well and just use the C major 7th shape and slide that up to this D shape 2 frets up. Okay, so I'll show you that as well. So and it just repeats. That's all it is all the way through. Okay, so that's the intro and the verse and the chorus taken care of. The only other thing you might want to do, if you've got a friend who can play along with you, is there's in between the verses there's a little guitar lick. Okay, and it starts on the 6th fret of the from the capo, 6 frets up, slides up on the 2nd string from 6 to 8, and then down to 7. So, okay, got that? Okay, then you play the 9th fret of the 4th string. So, got that? And then you hammer on the 7th fret of the 3rd string up to the 9th fret of the 3rd string. So far we've got, and you finish on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So it's okay, and then the second time he plays it, it's the same, but he hammers up to the 9th fret of the 4th string. Same thing, but it finishes slightly different. Okay, so the first time. Okay, and that's basically all I can tell you about it, really. So listen to it. It's sort of it's. So if you listen to it, you'll get it. I find it hard to sing, I'm afraid. Anyway, thanks very much for watching and listening. Hope you enjoy that one. See you in the next video.